Dominica, an island in the Lesser Antilles, a volcanic speck in the Eastern Caribbean. This is a place where nature still reigns. Near the center of this wild island lies Morne Trois Pitons National Park, Dominica's first national park, established in 1975. Its name, meaning Mountain of Three Peaks, hints at the rugged terrain inside. The park is a showcase of volcanic features and dramatic contrasts. Morne Trois Pitons National Park is more than just a beautiful place. In 1997, UNESCO recognized its outstanding universal value. They inscribed it on the World Heritage List. This designation acknowledges its importance for biodiversity conservation. The park protects a wide array of habitats, from montane forests to freshwater ecosystems. These habitats support a wealth of plant and animal life. Many species are found nowhere else on Earth. The park provides a fascinating glimpse into the power of nature. This recognition highlights the need to protect this natural treasure. Morne Trois Pitons National Park sits upon a foundation of fire. The island of Dominica is part of the Lesser Antilles volcanic arc. This arc owes its existence to the movement of tectonic plates. The North American plate slides beneath the Caribbean plate. This process is called subduction. Subduction generates magma deep within the Earth. This magma rises to the surface, creating volcanoes. Dominica's volcanic past is evident throughout the park. Conical peaks, crater lakes, and hot springs dot the landscape. Perhaps the most iconic feature of Morne Trois Pitons National Park is Boiling Lake. It is a flooded fumarole, a cauldron of churning grayish-blue water. The water temperature at the edges hovers near boiling point. Reaching Boiling Lake is an adventure in itself. The trail winds through dense rainforest, past waterfalls, and across volcanic terrain. The hike takes about 3 hours each way. The lake's eerie beauty is captivating. A visit to Boiling Lake is an unforgettable experience. From the ethereal beauty of Boiling Lake, we journey to another geothermal wonderland. The Valley of Desolation offers a glimpse into a more primal side of nature. Located within the park, this area lives up to its name. The Valley of Desolation is a stark, almost barren landscape. Steaming fumaroles and boiling mud pots dot the area. Despite the harsh conditions, life finds a way. Algae and lichens cling to rocks, their vibrant colors contrasting with the desolate surroundings. The Valley of Desolation is a stark reminder of the Earth's volatile nature. Dominica is often called the Nature Isle of the Caribbean. Morne Trois Pitons National Park is a prime example of why. The park protects a diverse range of ecosystems. The most dominant ecosystem is rainforest. It covers much of the park's lower slopes. Here, towering trees form a dense canopy. The rainforest is a symphony of life. Vines snake up tree trunks, their leaves reaching for the light. Epiphytes cling to branches, drawing moisture and nutrients from the air. The forest floor is a carpet of fallen leaves, ferns, and fungi. Among the most captivating inhabitants of Morne Trois Pitons National Park are the birds. Over 160 bird species have been recorded within the park's boundaries. This makes it a birdwatcher's paradise. One of the most iconic birds is the Sisserou parrot, Dominica's national bird. Another notable species is the red-necked parrot, endemic to Dominica. The park is also home to a variety of migratory birds. The park's diverse habitats provide food and shelter for these weary travelers. While birds may be the most visible wildlife in Morne Trois Pitons National Park, they are far from the only inhabitants. The park is home to a variety of mammals, reptiles, and amphibians. One of the most elusive mammals is the Dominican agouti, This large rodent plays a crucial role in seed dispersal. Another important inhabitant is the Dominican ground lizard, endemic to Dominica. The park is also home to several species of bats. Bats are important pollinators and insect predators. These creatures make up the intricate web of life that thrives within the park. Morne Trois Pitons National Park, despite its World Heritage status, faces an array of challenges. These threats jeopardize the very ecosystems that make it so special. Protecting this natural treasure requires constant vigilance. One pressing issue is deforestation. Small-scale clearing for agriculture and development still occurs. Another concern is the impact of invasive species. Plants and animals introduced from other parts of the world can outcompete native species. Climate change also casts a long shadow over the park. Rising temperatures and changes in rainfall patterns can affect plant growth and wildlife behavior. Protecting Morne Trois Pitons National Park is not just the responsibility of the government. It requires the active participation of local communities and international organizations. Park rangers play a crucial role in the park's protection. They patrol the trails, monitor wildlife, and enforce park regulations. They also educate visitors about the importance of conservation. Local communities are involved in sustainable tourism initiatives. They help to manage the impact of tourism on the park. International organizations provide funding and technical expertise. They support research and conservation programs. Their involvement is crucial for addressing complex conservation challenges. Managing a national park is a delicate balancing act. It requires finding a way to protect the environment while allowing for human use and enjoyment. Morne Trois Pitons National Park strives to strike this balance. Tourism can bring much-needed revenue to support conservation efforts. It can also create pressure on the environment. The park has implemented measures to minimize the negative impacts of tourism. Trails are well maintained to prevent erosion. Visitor numbers are regulated in sensitive areas. Educational programs raise awareness about responsible behavior. Morne Trois Pitons National Park is not just a place of natural wonders. It holds within its embrace echoes of the past, remnants of a time before Dominica was even discovered by Europeans. Archaeological evidence suggests that the island was inhabited by indigenous peoples for centuries before the arrival of Columbus in 1493. Scattered throughout the park are petroglyphs, carvings on rocks that offer a glimpse into the lives and beliefs of these early inhabitants. These ancient markings depict stylized human figures, animals, and geometric patterns. The park serves as a living link to the Carib past. Of all the indigenous groups that inhabited Dominica, the Caribs are perhaps the most well-known. Fierce warriors and skilled navigators, they arrived on the island centuries before Columbus. The Caribs, who called the island Waitukubuli, meaning tall is her body, left an indelible mark on Dominica's history and culture. Their traditions, language, and connection to the land continue to thrive. Within Morne Trois Pitons National Park, the Carib presence can be felt in the traditional names given to many of the park's features. The park serves as a living link to the Carib past. For the Caribs and the indigenous peoples who came before them, Morne Trois Pitons National Park was more than just a source of sustenance or a place of natural beauty. It was, and continues to be for many, a spiritual sanctuary. The volcanic peaks, shrouded in mist and legend, were seen as dwelling places of spirits. Waterfalls were places of purification and renewal. The rainforest itself was a testament to the interconnectedness of all things. This spiritual dimension adds another layer of significance to Morne Trois Pitons National Park. Morne Trois Pitons National Park is an open invitation to adventure, a call to immerse oneself in Dominica's natural wonders. The park offers a network of trails, each one a pathway to discovery. From leisurely strolls to challenging treks, there's a trail for every level of fitness. Experienced hikers can test their mettle on the climb to the summit, rewarding themselves with panoramic views. Those seeking contemplation can wander along the Emerald Pool Trail, its namesake waterfall cascading into a crystal-clear pool. Morne Trois Pitons. National Park's trails offer unforgettable experiences. Nature's Classroom. Morne Trois Pitons. National Park is a living laboratory, a dynamic classroom for all ages. Its diverse ecosystems and rich biodiversity offer hands-on learning. Educational programs provide unique learning experiences. School children learn about the rainforest's intricate web of life. They identify medicinal plants used by indigenous communities and observe the behaviors of endemic birds. University students study the park's unique flora and fauna. They monitor volcanic activity and assess climate change impacts. The park trains aspiring conservationists and rangers, equipping them to protect Dominica's natural heritage. Workshops and seminars deepen understanding of conservation. Community involvement is crucial in safeguarding resources, inspiring a new generation of conservation stewards. The park's legacy of preservation extends globally, contributing to a global movement to protect natural wonders. Section 3. A shared responsibility. The preservation of Morne Trois Pitons National Park rests on the collective conscience of humanity. It is a shared responsibility to safeguard this natural treasure for generations to come. By respecting park regulations and minimizing our impact, we contribute to the park's long-term health. Supporting sustainable local businesses and educating ourselves amplifies our positive impact. We can become advocates, raising awareness about its significance and threats. Preserving the park is an affirmation of our interconnectedness with nature. Section 1. Island of Resilience. Morne Trois Pitons National Park, with its boiling lakes and verdant trails, stands as a testament to Dominica's enduring spirit. The island, often battered by hurricanes, always recovers, its forests regrowing, its rivers finding new paths. This resilience is mirrored in the park itself, a landscape sculpted by volcanic fury, yet teeming with life. The park's very existence, its protection enshrined in its World Heritage status, reflects a global understanding that such places are more than just pretty landscapes. They are vital ecosystems, carbon sinks, and reservoirs of biodiversity. They are reminders of our planet's raw power and delicate balance. Dominica, through its commitment to preserving Morne Trois Pitons, offers a model for other island nations, indeed for all nations. It demonstrates that economic progress and environmental stewardship are not mutually exclusive. They are, in fact, inextricably linked. The park, with its sustainable tourism initiatives and community involvement, showcases how nature can be a source of livelihood without being exploited. It highlights the importance of indigenous knowledge in conservation efforts, recognizing that respect for the land is not a new concept, but an ancient wisdom. Section 2. A Legacy of Green. As we stand at the cusp of a future threatened by climate change and environmental degradation, places like Morne Trois Pitons National Park take on an even greater significance. They are not just remnants of a pristine past, but beacons of hope for a future where humanity and nature can coexist in harmony. The park's message is clear. Preservation is not about locking away nature, but about engaging with it responsibly. It is about understanding that we are part of the ecosystem, not separate from it. Our actions or inactions have consequences that ripple through the delicate web of life. Visiting Morne Trois Pitons, hiking its trails, marveling at its waterfalls, is more than just a vacation. It is an opportunity to connect with something larger than ourselves, to feel the pulse of the planet beneath our feet, to breathe in the air purified by ancient forests. It is a chance to reflect on our own role in protecting such places, to become ambassadors for conservation, to carry the message of sustainability back to our own communities. The legacy of Morne Trois Pitons, and indeed of all protected areas, rests not just on the shoulders of park rangers and conservationists, but on the choices we make every day. Let us choose wisely, for the sake of the planet and for generations to come.